I think a lot of us don't understand just how overpowered Farmer is. That's why we're going to use these 1500 toy heart summons to fuse ourselves a solid Farmer toy. And then we're going to showcase just how powerful Farmer really is, because if you didn't know already, Farmer is now a staple on all Slime Legion teams. He ranks above everyone in terms of damage. But speaking of slimes, if you haven't already unlocked Lovecat, comment your codes on this video to share them, join our Discord server which is linked below. We have close to 7,000 members for help getting your code used, and if you are subscribed, I'll pin your comment so your code is seen more easily. Now Farmer's insane damage is due to the S constellation bonus, which is provided by our astrology tab, where we get a 5000 S rank slime exclusive skill damage bonus. And if you take a look at Farmer's skill, although we only deal 200% of attack per cast, this doubles each time the skill is reused, up to a total of 8 times. And then we have the 5000 S constellation bonus on top of that. And also don't forget our slime toys. You can bring in individual slime toys into Slime Legion. You do this by equipping each slime with their designated toy. This will only boost their damage more, on top of bringing the attributes along with them. So speaking of toys, let's go ahead and start summoning for them. We have 1500 hearts, so we're bound to get some good toys here. Technically speaking, we should be guaranteed at least one epic and have a decent shot at a legendary toy. Considering we are doing 150 summons, let's see how this goes. We already have a good start with a Farmer toy. We need them to have skill damage. And oh baby, our third summon in and we already get a legendary Labov toy. I'm already extremely pleased with our summon results so far. Overall, these summons haven't been too bad. A decent ratio of rares and uncommons, where we should expect at least one rare per multi-summon. And perfect, there we go. We have a rare Farmer toy here as well. And there we have it, right on cue. Our 100th summon, we get an epic toy, so I'm very pleased with our results so far. Now we did hit our toy cap, so let's see what spoils we got so far. The Labov toy was a bust, which is fine. We will just use it as fusion material towards a mythic toy. Our gent toy was equally bad, but let's focus on our more important Farmer toys. And that's absolutely insane. For this video, the single rare Farmer toy we pulled had skill damage on it. That is honestly quite rare. I think the devs are watching over us and hoping we get a nice skill and crit damage Farmer toy here. We have another uncommon Farmer toy with skill damage as well, and 2 common Farmer toys with skill damage. Let's go ahead and do a time-lapse fusion here, and I will show you the results. Alright, so we have 5 perspective Farmer toys, 4 with skill damage and 1 with boss damage. Ideally, we get critical hit damage on these skill damage toys and skill damage on the boss damage toy that we have. So let's see what happens. We have our toys fused up, but let's use the remaining heart summons that we have. And I can't believe it. We got another legendary toy. The RNG is insane for the amount of summons we've done so far. And would you looky here, we have another rare Farmer toy. Hopefully it has skill or crit damage on it. And wow, okay, we have another epic toy as well. This has honestly been the best toy summoning we've ever done so far. And our last summon was 3 Farmer toys. I can't make this up. Let's see if we get any goodies here. We did get 1 additional skill damage Farmer toy, so let's fuse that up. It looks like I spoiled one of our Farmer toys, but that's fine. Our legendary toys were nothing interesting as well, so let's hop into our Farmer toys. Starting from the bottom, we have skill damage and evasion rate, no good at all. Skill damage and HP, I could almost shed a tear right now. skill damage and gold obtained. The tiers are definitely flowing. We have skill damage and boss damage. Alright, that's a perspective toy. Another skill damage and boss damage toy. Looks like we have some chance at a decent toy here. And lastly, we have skill damage and attack. Not awful, but definitely not what we're looking for here. Let's see if our first legendary farmer toy can get critical hit damage as we fuse it towards a mythic. And sadly, it looks like we got attack. It isn't awful, but it's not as good as a critical hit damage toy, which is quite sad. Let's go for round 2. Maybe the cubes will give us a change in chance here. And it looks like we did not end up with a winner here, folks. But that's perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and upgrade our farmer toy, getting it to level 65 so we get some nice additional skill damage percentage. I'll also level up our other farmer toy, just so we can stick it on another slime and get that skill damage bonus as well. Now I put together my Slime Legion build and I'm going to hop into stage 225. Our testing will consist of 1 run with farmer and 1 run without him. I'll compare the two so we can see which run is completed faster. I'm going to enter the run without the 50% attack bonus, since that wouldn't be too fair if one run had the bonus and the other did not. As we jump in with farmer, there won't be any significant damage amounts done initially. This is until farmer starts to build stacks on his skill. If you watch carefully, each time farmer casts his skill, the enemies continue to lose more chunks of HP. I want you to watch carefully as farmer keeps casting his skill. The enemies do start to lose more and more health per attack, because remember what we mentioned earlier, every time farmer casts his skill, the damage gets doubled up to 8 times, which is why towards the end of that battle, the enemies just got obliterated. They had no hope at all, because farmer started to gain more stacks, resulting in his damage being exponentially higher. Now let's jump in again and not use farmer on our lineup, just to see what happens to our damage. I'm going to take his toy off and put it on Amber for a fair comparison, as they are both S-rank slimes, and I'm just going to hop back into Slime Legion stage 225 with no changes other than farmer being swapped out. Let's just go ahead and watch how much longer this match takes. As you can see, there's no build up to this battle. We just deal the same amount of damage consistently, where we have no hopes of coming near to farmer's performance. I could speed up this clip for ages and we wouldn't come close to farmer's performance, so you can see just how vital farmer is in Slime Legion. Without farmer, your progression in Slime Legion comes to a standstill. No other slime could honestly perform as strongly as him. It seriously doesn't matter what other slimes you put on your team. Just put on Gent and some additional slimes that tank and provide additional knockback for survivability, such as Osteon, Swallow, and Poseidon, and we use Gent because he doubles farmer's damage. Throw on some S-rank slimes on your team, with all your slimes having crit and skill damage toys, and then you can sit back and enjoy farmer erasing the enemy team. Otherwise, your performance will be like the battle you see here, where there's truly no end in sight. I hope this video was informative. You now know just how overpowered farmer is. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so I know you enjoyed and want more videos like this. Comment down below your invite code or any questions you may have, and join our epic Discord server for all the latest info. Enjoy and see you in the next video.